naked and tied up in the middle of like the boonies, and he's stolen his latest sword
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and all his drugs.
Yep.
Yes.
And his plane.
All right.
Vlad, you notice with some glee, actually technically everybody should have noticed, that there is something kind of at the end of the ramp. Where the ramp meets the deck,
Tarmac?
the flight deck.
All right.
Yep.
Do you want to investigate? It looks like a small little handle of some sort.
Some yes, wide reflexes on. Svetlana at the ready. I'm gonna open the door, the trap door, or whatever it is.
Okay, so you start pulling it up, and as you pull it up, a large. How dead are you guys going to be in a minute? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I've got a sword and a diary. I'm pretty good.
I've got a plane.
I guess as Vlad was doing that, I would be at the ready. I mean, if it matters.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. No, you guys are fine. It's a surprise for you. Where the fuck is it?
To roll a surprise test.
No, you're fine. Composure, maybe, so you don't piss your pants. But, where the fuck are the guns?
There.
Composure, 4 hits.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah,
to be safe.
you don't piss yourself in excitement. Street gear. Here we go. Finally. I hate this book sometimes.
The formatting is less than desirable.
I
I'm
like
in
the
favor
rigor
of the
section.
I'm in favor of the Kickstarter idea to get Catalyst an editor.
I am too.
Honestly, I think the rigor.
The community will pay for an editor to go over these books.
And
So-
then we will buy your books. It's really a
Yeah.
great deal.
So you pull it up, and instantly it just fits into your hands, Vlad. It's 2 spurs go down into the deck, and as you pull it out, one falls behind it, making a tripod mount. Your hands settle in around the handles, and you stroke lovingly the long barrel of Russian equipment known as an RPK HMG that is currently sitting in your hands right now.
After that description, Playboy needs a minute.
I need a
That
cigarette
does-
too hearing that.
It is nicely oiled, and you have seen some military equipment in the time. Barely anybody takes care of their shit unless you have a very good supply officer. And this one, it's nicely oiled. You pull the bolt back, and it slides shut with a nice military snap. And it's just so, it's almost sexual, the feeling that you're getting looking at this gun right now.
Can I please roll a firearm knowledge skill firearms test to see if it has been tampered with in any way since it was on the factory line?
Sure.
Well, shit. I'm a little jealous there, Vladdy.
It's not coming off the plane, but
Of course not.
that thing is hard bolted in. You'll have to have a heavy industrial mechanic to be able to get this thing out of there.
Damn,
Yes.
if only I knew a heavy industrial mechanic.
Yes.
So you look at it, and it has been fired. It has been fired a lot. But whoever maintained this gun did a very good job of making sure that it didn't
mean-
show.
If we wanted
It's
to
on the
unbolt
plane.
this thing, I've got an armorer's toolkit.
It's on the plane, correct?
I have a actual mechanic shop.
Make me, if you're going down that road, make me a judge intentions check.
I would like at first. I would like to see is it on the plane?
It is on the physical plane itself. It is
Yeah,
tripod
I'll
mounted to the
recognize
plane.
it. All right, that's my judgment.
Yeah.
We do not touch. We do not touch. No,
Nope.
John
There you go.
Smith,
That's
he's-
unfortunate.
We would be jacking it technically from our Johnson, and that is a big stinking no.
Yeah, it's a
Especially
shame,
in the
but
current
Like,
climate.
he kind of just like his heart breaks and it's like, I will come back for you one day, and he strokes it, and like it's time to go.
Vlad, do you need a hug? It'll be okay.
You touch me, you die.
All right, go ahead, guys. With that, we're going to take a 5-minute
okay,
before we start taking off here.
All right.
I'll be here.
Yeah, Sarge, I am very impressed with how this session is going so far.
Yeah,
This is
this is definitely the longest session. I think I've derped a few times, but
I think Pepper and I can attest. We've had one session that ran longer, and it was not what you call good.
oh, Yeah, my other
remember-
2 sessions I did for this were like 2 hours apiece. But
Yeah, they either
go
go
ahead.
real quick or they take forever.
Well, yeah, this one we had a lot of plotting, and it all went very well at the end, minus a couple derps in the middle.
Which is black. It was meant to be pink mohawk, but we managed to do it really black, like trench coat.
No, this one was this one said in the description black black trench coat, but mohawks come out if things go pear shaped.
But it didn't go
Yeah.
pear shaped.
No.
Yeah.
And some of you chuckleheads should get in on his run tomorrow because I need backup.
Fortunately,
tomorrow.
yeah, my family's called me out, and I will be at Thanksgiving dinner.
Say,
Vlad,
I
know
don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but
Vlad,
I've got to go to.
I need Vlad. I need that gunning power.
But I'm on a date with my girlfriend, so no.
Oh, you're killing
It's
me.
important.
It is because we're going to do 40k shit. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I can doubly not fault you now. One girlfriend, two 40k shit. I guess last call is sounding like he's going to be on his own defending a sin forgery.
Oh,
Yeah, a sin
nasty.
forging facility.
Godspeed.
By the way, I can do Friday night, like a run. I'm gonna do a run Friday night for the Spider Crew.
The Spider Crew sounds good.
Spider Crew. I need to get in contact with Mirage though for his initiation.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Wait, and if I remember right, the Spider Crew is us. That's not some euphemism for something else I've missed on Runnerhub.
Yeah, Spider Crew is you. Then
Okay.
again, I might just like have Mirage do it. Oh, I don't know if Papa Grizzly's gonna like it.
Well,
I'll tell you the
here's-
game type. It's an extraction.
Well, here's the thing: is honestly, I think the guy who plays Papa Grizzly will play his character, and if he doesn't like it, then we'll role play it out. I mean, we had a pretty good crew for that run.
He's a consummate professional.
Yeah, we all kind of are. Last call's a cold-hearted son of a bitch, but he's a consummate professional.
Vlad has been running for 8 years. He knows how the business works, and he has seen all the traps happen too many times. So he is.
I find it funny that Vlad is 22.
Yeah,
he's getting close to middle age for an orc.
sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Mike. I don't know. Ro's probably not the most wilderness survival type of character, but being a rigger, it's a little easier to get into games, it seems.
Yeah, it's
Being a medic, I kind of get a lot of calls for games, seeing as until Doc Ray's showed up, I was the only person on the hub billing himself as a medic.
Then again,
What I
can I just mention, Vlad has never taken a point of physical damage ever.
Yes, but most people want a medic along just in case. I'm like insurance.
Sure.
If you never need me, it's a good thing.
Yeah, if you never need me, it's an even better thing. Because I'm only here when the guns come out.
I don't know, Vlad. You did a good job for most of this, and we didn't shoot till the end. I think in every hub game, I've spent no more and no less than one bullet.
The most I saw was the Decker I ran with last time took a full brain hit from God and went under.
Ooh.
Yeah.
last call. I got a question for you.
Shoot.
Is your name Ethan?
No.
Okay. You sound remarkably like somebody I know.
Unless that's someone
I'm
you know
getting a
is
very
lives in
Jerry-
Michigan. I'm pretty sure it's not me.
I'm getting a very Jerry Seinfeld kind of voice.
Jerry.
No,
That's the wrong Jerry.
wrong Jerry.
Oh.
No, but
Oh,
Oliver
man.
actually does know. We started a bonfire with a road flare a couple months back.
Oh.
Yeah,
On
all the wood
purpose?
was wet. My buddy had a road flare in his trunk, so we said, "Fuck it, why not?" And long story short, we had a great bonfire.
Sounds like a Playboy time there.
That's outside, and there's no like music playing, no open bar. It's not really his thing.
Oh, I more so meant the guys by themselves.
Yeah.
Well, anybody really. that's his preference.
I mean, there were 8 of us, so
You'd be
There's something to be said for quantity.
Yes, there is.
So what do you guys think so far?
Loving it. It's honestly your run and Vlad's run have been two of the funnest I've had. There was that Halloween run I did with Vlad, but that was more tension and paranoia, and ragging on the newbie mage who called down acid rain.
What?
Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about, Vlad?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Was that Zodi guy?
Yeah, did he stop? Like,
Yeah, he
did
disappeared.
Yeah, Photon Fox was the runner's handle.
Yep, that was Zodi.
I'm noticing a lot of people play for a while and then just fall off, like, overnight.
It's the
Maybe
same
because
kind.
of what stuff to do.
Yeah, but the people who just seem to disappear after like 1 or 2 runs are the people like Zodi who don't understand what Shadowrun is, and one of the last runs I had, we had a guy whose character was dressed like the Grim Reaper and tried to murder someone. We had just made a deal with and paid off. So Dead Man killed him, but he didn't understand what the game was at all. He thought he was basically playing D&D in Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I'm bumping up against a lot of the time, is this is not D&D. You do not loot every single corpse. That is how you get the cops called on you. You make questionable deals with questionable people because then they don't draw a gun on you.
Yeah, which is why Vlad doesn't. He has got a no looting policy, even though that gun was so beautiful. He's not going to take it, and that's why he destroys guns instead of stealing them, so they can't be used against him ever again.
I mean,
and he can't be tracked.
I took that shotgun from the hobo, but you know, that's sort of like I should really get rid of this because he'll probably hurt himself with it.
Hey, he almost
Also,
hurt me with it. Almost.
Winged ya?
Yeah, he winged me, but that's alright. Loader can get that fixed.
Yeah, you got a medic right there.
Exactly. Okay, so any commentary? Like, I know I need to brush up on my rules a lot more. This is a very complicated game.
Honestly,
But-
Loader, as a point of reference, that run that you and I started out on, you have a better handle than he did. So, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with your rules knowledge. If I had any kind of feedback, I would say probably ease up a little bit on composure tests.
Okay.
They're meant to be a bit rarer. Like when
Yeah.
bug spirits invade. Holy crap! Avoid crapping yourself.
Well, for I mean the one with the spider.
That one makes sense for you guys. That we
well,
actually were
for-
in the giant spider.
For me, it made sense. The thing with the roto drones and the PTSD flashbacks fits with my character. So the ones I've had to make are all very fitting. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Comedic ones we ran ourselves probably don't count. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I generally stick with a certain type of check. I guess I misunderstand exactly what I guess composure would mean in this particular scenario, but that's good feedback. I'll definitely take that with me.
I mean, I think part of it says in the rule there is that the more and more they encounter something, the less they, after a certain point, you aren't phased by it anymore.
Yeah, Vlad's had enough, combat over the last decade or so to not
bug
be.
spirits, why not?
Yeah, I mean, last call
One
may have been in the army, but he's got his issues. See the drinking problem. Give me your flask, Vlad. Downs half of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything
And
else?
Honestly,
Let's continue.
I'm pretty new to this game too, so I'm obviously seeing a lot of holes in my character design.
You'll get that. There was a lot of holes in character design, in Loader's character design too. You just gotta like use the karma to kind of plug it and fill
If
in.
you have a character with holes, you're sometimes more enjoyable than the character that's got everything covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at. I'm mediocre at sneaking, okay at perception. I'll fly this plane to the moon, but
Yeah, like I'm just trying to imagine what we would have to do if you weren't here to fly the plane. That would be some scary shit.
Thankfully, I
Don't
specifically
worry, I got
put.
this, Comrade, I got this.
They had 2 or 3 riggers sign up, and I specifically checked which one had pilot aircraft.
Yeah.
And Ro, you were the one that had it. I'm sitting there, I'm like, how do you guys not have pilot aircraft in your riggers? Like, that's your primary thing as a roto
I mean,
drone.
it's like one thing to not have pilot walker, but
Or pilot watercraft. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can fudge that stuff because hey, how many people actually own boats in Seattle or have
Yeah,
driven
I
boats?
I'm not going to use an Ari's duelist. Dirty Ari's weapons, disgusting. But
Also, they're missing some rules for the duelist, so there's no real way to tell what the damage of its sword is.
yeah,
that is true. I mean, it doesn't say if they're special swords, but at the same time, you would kind of assume.
Yeah, and they don't have a strength score, so
yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Okay, any other major commentary? You guys having fun at least?
I'm,
haven't-
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to and yet dreading what's going to happen tomorrow.
You
let's
might
do
be,
this.
honestly, you might be the only person.
Well, the problem is because you put pink mohawk in there and everyone goes, nope, no kind of mohawk
Nope, nope, nope.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can understand that for most runs, but it specifically even says in the response post you gave me, there is no chance of running into Knight Errant.
Yeah, the way I have it is they paid them off. So unless you have like serious explosions going on,
So unless I happen to go out and buy an RPG, is what you're saying.
like, pretty much, or somebody brings an assault cannon.
Um,
all right.
Yeah, but I think that might be scaring off a few people. It also
That's
is
fine.
Thanksgiving. That
Yeah,
I know
that
someone
too.
someone else did put up a Thanksgiving run that day that starts
Yep.
about an hour and a half before yours, and that
Yep.
swallowed up, I think, about 4 or 5 people.
Yep, it's okay. Like I said, worst comes to worst, I'll just run you personally through it, and we'll just get a couple NPC guys.
Alrighty then. I need these 2 runs because I need to up my strength a little bit. And I
I
don't
don't
want
even
to
know what to. I don't even know what to spend my stuff on right now. Besides, I kind of want a fast car to go with my. Heavy
Here's the
car.
answer. What are you good at? Now, what aren't you good at? There's
A
your
lot.
answer.
Okay.
Exactly.
or
Yeah, st-
alternatively, as a guy who just went from 5 edge to 1 edge, edge is great. Buy more
Yeah.
edge.
Yep.
I have 5 right now, so
Because I know a lot more GMs than me like edge checks.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Impulse, the first guy I ran with here for the first Apex run, the number of edge tests we threw for that entire thing. Jesus. Then again, I also played with Molly Mayhem in that run. So, maybe a correlation there. Yeah, I played in one of the first runs here, then I had to fuck off for a month to go deal with personal shit, and then I came back in time for the Halloween run.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, so...
All right, you guys ready to fly this plane?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I've obviously this guy was a rigger, so I can probably set up real quick and make sure that this thing isn't going to fry my brain when I plug into it.
You're pretty sure it won't.
Okay. Well, I will plug on in, and we will take to the goddamn sky.
Here we go, spouting off flames from under. All right, so
Yeah.
you get in. Are you hot simming into it?
I'm going
Cold?
to cold sim.
You're gonna cold sim. Okay, so you get you're not completely in the
Yeah.
plane, but she's a big bitch, and you can
Yeah.
feel it. Like you almost feel like you're stretching your arms out and you're wiggling the flaps and stuff. And she's a little big, but she's like one of those people that you pick up in the seedier part of town. She's got a lot of loving to go around.
Yep.
It's one of Playboy's troll girls.
Exactly. She's like a troll girl. She'll take care of you, but she's a bigger
Troll
girl.
ladies.
Troll ladies. I'm sorry.
All right.
So.
It's a slow ride, but she'll be
Slow
graceful as an
ride.
albatross.
Dun, dun,
Let's take it
dun,
up.
dun, dun. All right, so you make me a pilot check.
All
I
right.
think he
let's-
did. The 8
Yeah,
times.
that was it.
No, make me okay. All right, everybody buckled in.
Yep.
Okay, cargo ramp is coming up.
Are there parachutes on this thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab one. Just in case.
All right.
So you
let me
s-
double check what my limit for that would be. Something. Would that
Believe
be
it-
physical limit?
It would be the device. I believe it's your device.
Okay.
Data processing, something along those lines. If you're hot simmed, it ups the limit because of your reaction time.
You know
I
what?
believe.
Let's just do hot sim. Why not?
Okay.
If I can.
Like I said, you feel how heavy she is, you feel how lumbersome she is, but you also feel how protected she is.
Yeah.
Like you have a very intimate connection with this plane right now, and you have this deep sense that she will take care of you as much as possible before she has to give up.
I think we're safe in here, all. Let's take to the skies.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, what's your device ranking?
Of my let's see.
Well, what's the
My
check? It's
RCC
pilot
is-
and
my
logic,
RCC is
right?
4. And the RCC is 4. My
What's-
control rig is 2.
Okay, what's the check? It's pilot plus agility, right?
Reaction.
Okay. Reaction goes under, I believe, mental for
Okay, then
limits.
Physical.
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 There you go. We'll
My
call it that.
physical limit- My physical limit is 4. So
Okay, so 4 of those
Hot sim.
successes.
Yep.
All right, so you throw the throttle forward. It doesn't look like you're going to make it. Like you're trying to accelerate as fast as possible, and it's pulling, and somebody's in the cockpit right next to you going, "Pull up, you daft bastard!" And finally, you manage to that stick slowly goes back, and you're fighting it. You feel as you're flying, you are flying, Ro. And this is a feeling that you have not felt very often before, because even when you had roto drones, those things just kind of float. You feel powerful as the wind catches right beneath your wings and pulls the whole thing up into the air as you go by.
This is a feeling right here.
It's almost like Vlad handling that RPK.
Exactly. There's very few opportunities that a rigger will have to fly a plane like this in this line of work, and you just savor every last minute of it. So
Do
as
a
you
barrel roll.
I'll break my van if I do that. My van is not strapped down. I am not doing a barrel roll.
So you pull up, you kind of bank out, you level out, and you start heading directly toward the coordinates given to you by Senor Fernandez.
Is that what they call Mr. Johnson down there?
That's exactly what they call Mr. Johnson's in the South.
Yes.
I'm going to take this time as Playboy to reload my Marlin. Since I'm down to only 2 rounds of stick and shock, I'm putting back in APDS.
Okay. Anybody else following suit?
Flying.
Oh,
I'm plugged in.
I
Okay.
take the time to reload my sidearm with standard rounds, just in case.
All right.
Always carry some lead. Other than that, no. Settle in for the flight, get comfortable, make sure the parachute's good to go in case of emergency.
Okay. Now, Ro, as you're testing everything, obviously, because, again, you're not going to have many experiences with this ever again. So you kind of lazily going back and forth, and you're absolutely relishing the wind going across your hull right now. And you get this idea, it's like, I wonder what she has in her. So you start going through all the pre-flight checks, and you feel something close to the tail. It looks like canisters. And you're kind of tinkering around with it, and you bring it up, and it looks like you have flares and chaff back here. Okay. I'm trying to think. Now, just so as you know, Ro, as a player, when controlling a vehicle like this, in every combat turn, you have to spend at least one of those turns. One of those passes doing a control vehicle action. Okay. Until you do that combat turn, it counts as unpiloted.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be your first turn if you need to do something else, but it needs to be in that combat turn. You are currently at speed rank 4. All right. If you hit 2, anything you do besides piloting and going faster will drop your speed. Okay.
We do need to send a signal to Senor
Fernandez.
Fernandez about that whole satellite coverage thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So
glad somebody remembered.
I'm gonna take the time to send that ping now. It's like, all right, we're on our way. Move the net.
Okay. You get a quick comlink response back saying, gracias. We will have it open for you when you get here.
Why does he want grass? We are in plane. I confuse.
So
It's a Spanish thing there, Vladdy.
when you reach a level 2, your speed of 2, you're going to roll your edge for stalling. When you're at 1, you're going to be rolling edge -1 for stalling.
Okay.
Okay? Just to give you a heads up on the rules that we have come up for this.
Okay.
If your plane is uncontrolled at any point, you get a -1 to the speed automatically and -3 to defenses.
All right.
Because you're not evading anything. Okay? Sorry to bore everybody with that real quick. But okay, so you guys take about 5 minutes, and you're going pretty fast. A couple of you have settled into the side benches here. Playboy, you're opening crates and giggling the whole time at all. Just the sheer amount of Nova Coke that is currently in this plane.
And I still am broadcasting Highway to the Danger Zone on a loop.
At least
anything else on that thing?
At least it's not high-speed dirt.
I believe in a thing called love.
It's not unusual.
I change. And
I've got Red Out Love.
Vlad puts on 12 hours of neo-Soviet red choir music.
Ooh, cultural.
And I'm gonna start listening to some rockabilly with a little new wave electronica thrown in.
Okay.
Fucking
I'll just
weirdo.
fly the damn plane.
All right.
Listen to good music.
When you say that, Playboy will get closer to Vlad and go, yeah, let me hear.
Yeah, Vlad, your taste in music is the opposite of your taste in alcohol.
What does that even
Fight
mean?
words.
No fighting back there.
Hey.
All of a sudden, you guys hear the PA system come on over the plane. It's like, this is your captain speaking. There shall be no brawling, fighting, punching, biting, kicking, or any touching of any kind in the plane while we are in flight. Thank you.
So
Clear.
shooting's okay
What
then.
about shooting?
I can't agree to a few of those permissions.
Addendum number 1. Kissing and shooting are also added to the list.
This is
So
bullshit.
grenades are still good then.
How about insult?
How about what?
Insult.
Infault?
Insult.
Oh, insult. Sorry. The mic's a little...
Insulting is allowed, just as long as it does not escalate into further restricted actions.
Your mama is so ugly that she gets mixed up with
Whoop,
Trump.
whoop, whoop. So while everything like that is happening, you look at the sensor reading that just flashed at you, and your IFF is registering 2 hostiles.
Like planes?
You don't know. They're just blips. They're radar.
We've got.
They are
We may have.
identified as hostiles.
Now, there are there's sensor targeting that you can do while you're in anything, technically, even drones. Passive targeting is your vehicle's sensor attribute, substitutes for the accuracy of the weapon, as your advanced targeting system makes up for any flaws. The attacker rolls gunnery plus logic, sensor, and then the target's signature modifiers are also applied as a dice pool modifier. Okay?
Okay.
That makes sense? Then there's active targeting, which you have to take, I believe, a simple action to do. Active targeting uses the vehicle's sensors to lock onto a target. You have to make a sensor test, and it requires a simple action. If you win it, the net hits are applied as a negative modifier to the defense of the next attack.
Okay.
I suppose the next question would be, what weapons does this thing have?
Well, you have the nice, smooth RPK in front of you, correct?
That's correct.
That is it.
Oh boy.
You have what weapons you have on you.
And we have some chaff on the back.
Do we all know that we have potential hostiles coming up from the back?
Not
I
currently.
will announce it that I'm getting something on radar.
You have to. I'm sorry. You have to talk like a pilot. while you're in this over the PA system, please.
Uh,
Entertain me.
Everyone, we have something on radar. Just a fair warning.
We're in
Well,
the middle of
remain
something
seated.
here, okay? Just 1 moment. Okay, I got good one. Your mother's so fat that when bug spirits come from the nether realm, they go, damn, that breeder is fat.
You know,
Oh,
Vlad, buddy, she's still prettier than you.
Ooh, snap.
Hey, you take that back. Vlad is beautiful.
I can do a barrel roll and have my truck bounce around in the back, or you could actually
do
get
it.
moving here.
All right, Vlad, why don't you grab the HMG, seeing as you're probably our best shot, and I'll take a position to try to assist if this goes completely tits up.
So Vlad,
I will put on a parachute.
Mad Vlad, Mad Lovely Vlad. You notice that the HMG that is currently sitting in front of you is pointing at the rear ramp because it is closed.
Is this going to be a gunnery test or a heavy weapons test to fire it?
To fire it, which do you have something that might apply?
Heavy weapons at 11 and
It will-
gunnery at 9.
It will be a heavy weapons check.
Is the cargo strapped down?
Yes.
The van is not.
It's a good idea to strap a van down now. Yes.
Is there equipment to strap the van down?
Yes. You look around and you see there's like cargo pouches going up one side, has just a whole shit ton of ratchet straps.
All right, I'm Playboy. You and I are gonna ratchet strap this thing down. Vlad, get on the gun.
Yeah, just as soon as I finish putting on my parachute.
Didn't already have yours on, and you call
What are
yourself.
you doing? You get
Whoa,
some
whoa,
plane
whoa.
and just have a parachute?
If I don't have a reason to wear it, it ruins the line of my coat.
Okay, Vlad, then you help me ratchet this thing down. Then get on the gun.
If you all could actually hurry, it would be in fact appreciated. I am
And you-
turning off the in-flight movie.
And you hear all of a sudden you hear bullets starting to ricochet off the airplane.
Okay, it's probably a good time to move now.
Go.
Okay, so this is initiative, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea what's hitting you. You know there's something hitting you, and most likely you're gonna have to open that goddamn cargo door to see it.
Vlad hits the massive button and straps himself in.
My
Oh,
question
he
is,
plants his feet.
Okay.
did I manage to get my parachute on before we were having to roll initiative?
Yes. Yes.
Are you serious? With Hot Sim, I got 12.
No, you got 19, Ro. I got.
Oh wait,
12.
I haven't looked at the wrong one. All right, I'm like, really? Plus 46. Yeah. All right, sorry, I'm zoned out. That happens. There was a lag on that.
I'm still faster than you.
Oh yeah.
I rolled nearly my bare minimum.
Which is still more than 10.
2 passes.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
If anybody ends up wanting kamikaze, hit me up.
I've got my own.
Vlad is kind of nervous that he's got 2 kamikaze addicts in the freaking plane right now.
No,
I'm not an addict. I've got one dose for that it's do or die moment.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't
I'm a
believe you.
I'm a Novacoke addict, and I think I have only like 5 or 10 doses of kamikaze.
I've
Yeah,
got
only-
one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm only a Novacoke addict. Oh, how many doses of kamikaze do you have? Oh, about 5 or 10.
Yeah, but that's how much I carry in all drugs.
That's true.
You must be great at parties.
That's part of the idea. I just need to get more bliss.
If you
I
all
know a
could,
guy. His name's
please.
Killblade.
Anyway, and let's reel this back in.
Mm-hmm. Just about to do that. Thank you. All right. So, Vlad, the cargo door is currently opening. Your comrades have not had enough time to strap down the van.
Hurry up.
You got about a round before that happens, before it is fully open and you are able to open fire.
Vlad is going to assist them and get ready to open fire on his last pass.
Okay, let's see here. You guys are going to be using. Anybody have industrial mechanic? or anything along those lines? I'll take anything. Pitch it to me.
I've got armorer. That's as close as I get.
This is to strap a thing down, yes?
That's true, but there's a specific way that you have to do it with military equipment.
I have knowledge, skill,
I've got
military.
small unit tactics. That's about as close as I get to battlefield equipment. I mean, the argument that he was in the military, I guess, but it's weak.
Yeah, that is pretty
I've
weak.
got actual military knowledge.
Okay, go for the military knowledge.
And if that doesn't work, I'd like to roll 18 dice of negotiating with the GM.
Take a karma for that. Your negotiation skill was successful. Congrats.
So you got that going for you.
Oh my god, why are you not working roll 20?
Because science.
So Rose flying. Last call. You're going to try.
Armor.
Holy.
Do. Hold on. What? 6 successes. What'd you roll, Vlad?
That was knowledge, skill, military.
Nice. Okay. So you managed to get the first strap down and have already tossed the strap over the top. In order for it to be. So you guys look at him. Both of you get an extra two dice off of watching him.
Oh, wow.
By the way, I'm screaming out how to do it in Russian.
Good luck with that. All right, so Vlad, I'm going to say that took up your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Ro, it's your turn. Now remember, you do have to do a control vehicle action once during this.
Well, he's got 2 passes.
That's true. But if it goes past 1, it's considered uncontrolled.
I would recommend until we at least know what they are, we have as best defense as possible with the plane.
All right. I will maintain the plane as I can here.
Okay. You can do evasive maneuvers.
Yes, I can.
And what that will do is you can choose what to do, quote unquote, what this evasive maneuver is going to be, or you can let me pick it. It will give you a +3 defense against attacking, but it will bleed off 1 speed. It's a vehicle handling plus a pilot check, and everybody else will have to take a brace for impact action.
All right. So do you guys want me to take evasive maneuvers or just roll on forward?
Up to you,
roll
man.
on forward. They've opened fire. They are considered hostile. Take an evasive maneuver. I am fast enough. I take.
All right.
Okay?
Where is
just-
evasive driving?
A point of... I came up with this.
Okay.
So this is not in the book.
All right.
What? Just as a mind of order, this evasive maneuver is going to throw the plane around,
Yep.
which is why you're bracing for impact.
Yeah.
Also, guys, we don't-
Yet.
Yeah, we don't have the truck secured yet.
That's true.
We would end up like we were in a rock tumbler if you did that right now.
Oh, I should add, sorry, what you're actually flying. That would probably help things a little bit.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, if you want to write this down, you are currently in a... What did I decide it was going to be? You are in an Ares C-352 Eagle. It's using the stats for an RF Fokker Tundra 9,
Okay.
which is on page 465.
All right, I got it.
Okay?
All right. This thing doesn't get much faster. This thing costs more money than I've ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't really. You did say there was chaff and stuff on the back.
That's correct. If you launch flares, they will reduce... Do you know what flares do in general, just in the real world, as far as combat actions go with planes?
No.
It throws off...
Stop missiles.
To an extent. They prevent a heat signature from being locked from a missile. So if you launch one, it's giving you a +6 defense specifically against missiles. You only have 3 charges of those.
Okay. Well,
Does
until
we
they get
also
the.
have chaff?
Chaff gives you +3 defense against active targeting for the whole combat round. You also have 3 charges of that.
I'll fire 1 charge of chaff and then pilot and try and keep going forward until they get that truck down.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
I will fire off the chaff and I have to make a pilot check real quick.
That's correct. Vehicle.
Yep. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. Okay. Playboy, what you doing?
Alright, so we're in the process of trying to tie down this van. The back door to the plane is slowly opening right now.
Mm-hmm.
What would I roll to help tie down the van?
Do you have a teamwork check? So I'm playing. Hold on. Let me see here.
This seems pretty strenuous. Gymnastics, right?
No, you are going to roll. You're going to roll logic for me.
Okay, defaulting like logic -1 or just logic?
You're not going to be defaulting on it, just logic, only because you watched Vlad do it.
Okay, do I get a bonus on it?
No. That was the bonus, you not defaulting. Okay, so you're just trying. You could not keep up with how Vlad did it. Like, he did it so quickly, and you're sure you missed a step, and clink, oh yeah, you totally missed a step.
And he was screaming it to you in Russian. You didn't understand.
But it's really distracting. It's, oh.
I would... Everything about this is distracting, I would think, which is why you're rolling for it. You're currently in a plane with the cargo door opening, and you're trying to strap down the van before it flies out the back and takes the heavy machine gun with it.
I am going to edge this,
Okay?
and I'm guessing I'm rolling just logic as well.
Yep. Unless you have knowledge military, but
I have,
you have small unit tactics, that's right.
yeah.
Tell you what, after this is done, take a...
You rolled at 6.
Yes, I can. 1 hit.
Excellent. Okay, so you managed to get it locked, but you're not ready to toss it over yet. You kind of got it on. You got to actually like ratchet it down real quick.
But you were gonna say something about the small unit tactics.
Yes, at the end of all of this, take a knowledge 2 skill in military because I feel like it would just fit with your background.
It's like
But you should have
I
it.
think I remember this from somewhere along the ways, but oh hey, yeah, it's coming back to me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
not a problem. That's you were military. You should know it. Like
You said 2 ranks in it.
2 ranks.
All right.
At the end of this, we'll tally everything that I've given out. That way, we make sure everything is fair. Because I don't want to give certain people more stuff. Okay, that's Playboy. Last call. Now it's Keeb number 1. And they are going
Why
to...
always Keebs?
Well, because you are battling ancients. Now it's flying Keebs, Vlad. Look out, they're in the air now. Let's see. Okay.
We've always been able to do it. We just try not to show off.
Did you punch that one into orbit?
Keeb, I do not believe you could fly. I also believe you are mine.
Okay, so this is going to be vehicle combat. So I know there's specific things for dodging shit here.
I'm actually can't with the gas mask. Can you understand?
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, you're really messed up.
Yeah, I just
Actually put
decided
on a
to
gas mask. Good on you, Vlad.
I tried it once, but no one could understand me, and I couldn't get my headphones on.
That sort of means it's a good gas mask.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, it tells me, oh, look up vehicle combat. And then it doesn't give me anything under vehicle combat.
Are you trying to find something in particular?
Yeah, what the defense is. I know it's here.
I believe it's just reaction plus intuition.
I think so.
While you're rigged in, yeah. Plus, you get your hot sim bonus of 2.
There you go.
Alright, so reaction plus intuition.
Plus 2.
Yeah. My Action is 5. My intuition. Alright, so it's a total of 10. Bang.
All right, so defender ties. You're only getting grazing shots. Everybody in the actual cargo compartment kind of ducks as they hear more bullets pinging off of the armor. Okay, so the second one's going to roll as well. Do the exact same roll.
Alright. Oh, shit. I've got 2 edge left. I will... And adding edge gives me a 3, right?
Yeah, it gives you your total edge pool.
Oh, that's going to give me a 5.
Yes, so it would add 5 to it.
Alright,
It would
so...
add 5, and you get to reroll 6s.
That's correct.
Alright, slash... Roll 4d5. Alright. Either
6
way,
successes.
I
Okay, yep, you would avoid it as well. This time the guy's didn't even hit. It was so far off. It was ridiculous. Apparently these guys have not actually fired these things in the air before. Just theory. All right, back up top. Keep number 2 drops to 0. Keep number 1 drops to 1.
Wait, hang on. Did they both? Did keep number 2 make pilot action to maintain his plane?
Yes, they're actually flying it.
Ah.
It's not. They're not riggers.
All right.
Yep.
All right, Vlad, go again.
Yep. Just another D8d6.
Mm-hmm. The ramp is about halfway open.
So we can kind of see outside now?
Yep.
Excellent.
It's a little tall for you, Vlad. If he stands on his tippy toes in this bucking, swaying plane, he might be able to see what's going on outside. Okay, so you got 6 successes last time. You get it most of the way ratcheted. You're still halfway into closing that one, though.
Cool. And then we're going to take my... With that, what kind of action is that?
I'll say that was a complex because you're putting your whole focus this round into it.
Cool. So after that, I'm going to let the other 2 do it and then move to the gun and take up, just mount it.
Okay. You mount that gun, baby.
I did best.
Okay, row.
Alright. Maintain a flying altitude, first of all.
No, you don't have to maintain altitude.
Yep, you've already made
did that
your
once,
control.
sorry.
Yep.
Alright,
Air brake and ram them.
No.
That is such an orc idea. I love it.
Alright.
You could slow down and then get it behind them and then fire. Well, we've only got one gun.
And it's
Shoot
pointed
backwards.
backwards. Can you go faster at all?
I can try and
You are currently at your max speed.
yeah, this is not a fighter jet.
Ah, fair enough. Isn't
Here's-
there an
here's
action
the
to,
things-
outpace someone?
Yes,
Try to
if you look on
escape?
204 row, these are all the actions that you can do. Passenger actions. While you guys are back there, you can attack against another vehicle. Whenever a vehicle is hit by an attack, it resists damage as normal. The attack's modified DV is less than the vehicle's modified armor. No damage is applied. Blah, blah, blah. I'll read that myself, sorry. You can do called shots on vehicles, and there is a possibility that you guys may suffer damage if the plane is hit.
Alright, I will try and break away.
Okay?
You know what?
Yep.
I have an idea. How much
that?
damage did the RPK do?
The RPK does... Let me look it up real quick. That's a grapple gun. Pretty sure you don't want to do that. It'd be fucking hilarious if somebody did, though.
What is this, Just Cause 2?
Well, listen, if Nolly or Ten or Tower were here, they could try that shit.
Yeah, that's not us. Tripod is going to soak 6 points of recoil compensation, by the way. Alright, the RPK HMG is on page 430. It has an accuracy of 5. a damage of 12p with a -4 AP. It is only full auto. It has a 100 round belt.
What do they have
But
it
are you
loaded
thinking
with?
of just unloading on one of these guys? Vlad?
He's busy caressing the machine gun. Give him
Give him a moment to himself.
Alright.
If you are there, Vlad, and you're trying to talk, you're probably muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Yep. But in the meantime, I will try and. Can I break away?
Breakaway increases your range.
Yeah.
Driver makes a reaction plus vehicle skill.
I believe it's the range by the acceleration of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
For every hit you beat the threshold by, you may shift one range category toward or away from the opponent.
All right, it's worth a shot.
So you're currently in short range, or medium range, because they're buzzing pretty close.
All right, let's do this. I didn't beat the threshold.
Did you factor in the threshold reduction from your rigger control console?
Oh wait, yeah, that would actually make the threshold. Wait, makes a speed or handling. Let me look at this.
Maneuver
Handling.
threshold.
That's the limit.
Yeah, so the maneuver is the limit on the plane,
Yeah.
which I don't know why they call it maneuvering when it's handling.
Yeah. And
Handling is 3. That's the
alright,
threshold
so-
of it.
All right, so that beats it by 1 then, because my rigger, my control ring. Not entirely sure.
No, you're fine. You make 2 hits. Reaction plus vehicle skill, speed. So speed would be, because we're in a speed-based environment, because you don't have to handle, it more matters how far away you can pull. So it would be 4 plus your plus your reaction. Did you do that?
4 plus my reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 plus reaction, which would be 9 total.
Okay, so roll 9. 4 successes. Okay. That's limited by the handling of the aircraft. So you have 3. So you can pull into extreme range with that.
Yep.
The pursuing vehicle is allowed its own reaction plus vehicle skill to try to keep them in sight.
Come on, cock it up, enemy.
Okay, so you made...
I think Vlad's having
Vlad has
some
a
issue.
plan.
Mic issues. Oh well.
Yeah. Serious? Like, is it robot?
No, we can hear you. We thought you had lost your mic.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm fine.
Reaction plus
Alright.
vehicle skill.
Yeah. Playboy, we need to get this thing tied down today.
You got it. I have faith.
Maneuver threshold. How much is their maneuverability? Oh yeah, they keep all those successes.
Jeez, they keep up.
Yep, so actually that would be 2 separate checks.
He doesn't though.
Yeah, so you would move 1 range increment faster than him, and the other one keeps on you. So the cube number 1 actually moves to close range and is basically...
Hold on a second.
What's up?
Oh, they got a +2 on that. All right. I was just looking at this. I was like, wait a minute. How is?
Oh,
how-
they shouldn't get a +2. My apologies.
Yeah. So it's 4 and 1 hits respectively. 4 and 2 hits respectively, by the looks of it.
Looks like it. Yep. 1, 2,
No, it looks like 2 and 2 hits.
2 and 2. Yeah, and you pulled away with 4. Okay.
Yep.
On it.
Okay, so yeah, they would move forward 2, you would move forward 4. They are at extreme range now. You are still, I guess, technically in one spot.
Yep.
Okay. So Playboy, go ahead.
Alright, 4 dice to try to set this truck down again. Yeah, Playboy's not feeling it. The humor is not for him.
And you really think you chipped a nail on this one too.
Oh, Playboy's done. He's got to take care of this.
I gotta say, Playboy is one of the most entertaining characters I've ever had on a run. I'm not even gonna lie.
He is my joking character because I play my other one pretty serious.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't compete with that. Or I can't compete with that.
I'm
All right.
just rolling straight logic here, so
Okay.
this is going to be terrible.
That's what I had to roll too, so.
And you glitch.
Spending an edge to not make that a glitch.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay. So you managed to get. You see him just throw up his hands and walk away, and you're like, "Fuck!" Go over and you finish his ratchet. So you only got one more ratchet strap to put in place, technically, and that's.
Last call's got a hand on his gun, like I'm gonna shoot you.
You can't hear anything. The wind is being completely taken out of the cabin right now. So it's more like, I'm going to shoot you in the leg. What? I have an emergency.
This is your captain speaking. Hurry the fuck up.
All right, so it would be Keeb number 1 now, and he's going to fire the gun again. Actually, they're going to try to catch up. So they're rolling 8.
I will roll. What is it? Sorry, I literally just closed the book on that page. Oh, I got to open. It's reaction
204.
plus vehicle skill.
Yep.
All right, and that will be actually 13 d6.
Well, it's not vehicle. It's vehicle skill, speed, or handling. So again, we're in a speed
Oh,
environment.
okay.
So
Speed in this case would be 4. That would be reaction.
9.
So that's gonna be 9.
Yep.
Plus, would that also include my control rig?
no.
Okay. Okay. So he
Okay.
catches up.
Oh yeah, he zooms forward and he's on your ass like white on rice again and cat. So we're going to be rolling.
Isn't any of this a complex action?
To catch up, it is. All chase actions are complex actions. You are correct. My apologies.
Yep.
Ta-da. Okay.
I saved us from getting shot.
Yeah.
Got that. Got
Okay.
that going.
Rules lawyer is a great shield.
I just,
All right.
I remember this because I had a chase with a cargo semi truck hauling a cargo container and a group of bikers.
Nice.
Yeah, I
All
was
of my
driving the cargo
chases-
truck.
All of my chases have been resolved with data spikes.
Okay, Vlad, you are the last turn on this order.
I am pulling out my AK. No, I'm like getting. What I'm doing is AK-98 in hand. Eject clip as a free action as it's a smart gun. Slam a APDS ammo into the AK-97, and I take aim at the key number 1. That is my entire turn.
Okay. Your clip that you eject bounces out of the back of the vehicle.
Can I please make a reaction test to grab it?
You can, yes.
So that is a not nice thing to lose.
Don't glitch. Playboy can't bear to lose you.
Oh, don't critical glitch either. Because I know exactly what's going to happen. Okay, good. You manage, as it's flying through air, and you're about to slam the other one in, and you look down and notice that it's not just falling straight down like you normally expect it to. It's starting to drift out of the back, and you're like, nope. You kind of like do that grab where you hold whatever you need to in your thumb and forefinger and snatch the other thing in your other 3 fingers. So now you're holding 2 magazines. You slap the other one in, rack it, and you put the other magazine back in your pocket. Everyone else that saw that is a little bit more awesome for having seen it. All right, everybody roll. New initiative roll.
Oh, we're doing this again. All right.
Booyah! 21.
All right.
Oh,
It's
11.
23.
So gross.
Ah, come on.
Come on there, Vladivostok. Do something.
Okay, so cube number 1 is at 15. Cube number 2 is at 7. Okay, and all right, everybody again. Val, Vlad.
What?
Vlad, your initiative. Did he drop from the call?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it. Shit.
Not now.
Hold on.
Rule. Is he still in this room, the game room?
Ah, he's loading back
He's
in.
disconnected.
Okay, Ro, you had a 23.
Yep.
Playboy had an 11.
I had a 21.
21. Not Bob is still connecting here. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun.
There we go.
There we go. All right, 16.
Vlad's getting a little slow there.
Hey, slow down a little bit.
Yep. Sorry about that. I went down for a bit.
It's all right. Okay. All right, Ro, you're first.
All right. First, let me maintain control. I maintain control.
Excellent.
All right. I can try to break away again.
Uh
Sure as hell not going to cut off.
huh.
That would be a bad idea. I can't ram them, and I don't want to. And
I said break away.
all right, let's try and break away.
If not,
Fine.
we're gonna shoot down. It sounds like Vlad's gonna shoot down a fighter jet.
Yeah, it's not very good, and that's a critical glitch, I think. Or is
1,
that
2,
just a
3,
glitch?
4, 5. Yep.
I'll spend my last edge to cancel it.
Okay. 1 success, and you are trying to pull away.
So unless
All
they
right.
get 0.
Yep. Hold on, where are they? What did I roll? 8d6. Okay. Yep. They both actually gain 1 on you. So cube number 1 is still tailing on you. Cube number 2 has gone from extreme to medium range. I'm sorry, extreme to long range, because it's 1 net hit. Okay, you guys feel the aircraft start to shudder a little bit as like he isn't quite getting the ailerons and elevators the way he wants them to go faster.
This thing is not built for speed.
All right.
It's probably set up pretty good for ramming.
Yeah. LC, go ahead.
All right,
Keep
I'm gonna
tight,
finish
keep
taping
tight.
this thing down.
What's up?
I'm gonna finish getting this thing down.
Louis.
Then.
The back cargo elevator, I'm sorry, the back cargo ramp is completely down by this point. And it's just a cacophony of air. It feels like a hurricane inside.
I did not manage to strike it down with only rolling 3 dice.
Okay, luckily it wasn't a glitch or we got slapped in the face with it. Okay, so it's kind of flapping around everywhere now.
It is mostly fastened down, though.
Yep, 3 out of the 4 corners are fastened down, yes.
All right. Well, unless I can do something else, that's my turn.
You can. That was more of just a check. Actually, no, that was a complex action. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Down to Playboy, or cube number 1. Whew.
Oh shit.
So it's really close. So go ahead.
We have Vlad before Keeb 1.
We do. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Cool. I'm going to make a cold shot on the vehicle to the driver and do a full auto, like complex action, full auto burst on him.
Okay. You are taking a -4 for the shot, and you're taking another -2 from firing from a moving vehicle.
Yep. I'm getting +1 for aiming previously and +2 for smart link.
Okay.
So that's a -1 to my overall check, which is, yep. I believe that is correct. Boom.
Holy shit. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. You just rack the shots right up the driver. He is going to roll Defension, which is...
That is a -9 because it's complex action full auto. How much ammo does that use? 10?
Yeah.
10.
Fire 10 bullets.
Oh, shakies. Okay, so dodge in a vehicle would be what?
Did you do a call shot on the driver, Vlad?
Yeah, he
I
did.
did do a call shot on the driver.
Okay, he's considered to be in good cover. He gets a +3 modifier.
Yep.
But he is up. So he gets a total of -6, I believe.
Yeah.
His driver rolls reaction plus intuition is the defense part. Okay.
It's pretty much
Oh,
always
that's
there.
okay. That's actually in addition to getting good cover. So he gets a +3 plus whatever good cover is.
Isn't good cover applied toward the armor rating though?
It should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So you do hit him, but he is going for armor plus body. So
+3.
So that's 13 damage, -6.
Cool.
okay. So he gets
I believe it's P as well.
yeah. 5 left. Oh man. Okay. So it just blasts through. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is you're aiming through it. You guys know what those little hang gliders look like? Those with the propellers on the back?
Yeah.
That's about what you're facing. Except this guy has a mean looking heavy machine gun pointed out of the front of it. It looks like it's a little armored. You know, it's mostly made out of metal, but obviously in order to keep these things maneuverable, there's not a heck of a lot there. So you just blast, most of the bullets hit the front nose cone, but it pops right up and just blasts from his shoulder all the way across his neck. And all you see is red splash across the windshield, and this thing just noses straight up and over, and it just disappears out of your line of sight.
Okay, Vlad is going to be making sound effects, so I will be doing them.
Okay, so that's cube number 1 down. Playboy, it's your turn.
What range is key number 2 at? Short, medium, long?
It is at medium range for this particular type of combat, which means that he is really at anywhere from 51 to 150.
Okay, so he's at medium range for my rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck.
Alright, you said it is -2 for being in a moving vehicle,
That's correct.
and it would be another -4 if I wanted to do the same target shot on that guy.
That's correct.
Smart link plus aiming.
Yeah, so... you know what? I'm going to try it. I'll take a simple action to aim, and then I am going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Wow.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't even know where the bullet went. It just wasn't there. Wherever it wasn't where you were aiming.
Look around. Does anybody notice? No, I'm good. Totally.
Yeah.
This is your captain speaking. No one noticed.
Vlad is too busy screaming and opening fire with a hail of gunfire to notice.
Okay. So that is Playboy's turn. Cube number 2 is now going to try to dive bomb at medium range here, which you shouldn't be suffering too many penalties for.
They're in like gliders, right?
They're powered gliders. They're like ultralights.
Yeah. So they're not. Yeah. Okay. I'm more worried about the guns, honestly.
Yeah, that is the big concern. Okay, he's getting 3 successes against you, Ro.
All right. What am I rolling?
You are rolling defense, which is going to be reaction plus intuition.
Okay.
Vlad, jump out and tackle him.
Okay, it's good idea. I slightly drunk.
I dodge. Thanks to Hot Sim, I dodge.
Woohoo! Okay.
Maybe Hot Sim, I don't know. It was still good.
Yep. No, you're fine. It would be capped by handling if you're driving another vehicle. Just as
the
a heads up.
handling is 3,
Okay.
so I would still dodge it.
Yep, you would still dodge it. It would match, but you would dodge it. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because I'm out of edge.
6, 11, 13. All right, next round phase. Keeb is now off of initiative.
All right. I'm gonna try and break away again because I can.
Okay, go for it.
That's the most logical thing to do, and that's the limit of what I can do.
All right. And you managed to pull back, so he is at extreme range now.
Beautiful.
That's not going to stop Vlad.
No.
Okay, it is now last call's turn.
I'm going to try to get this thing fucking taped down again.
I
I
believe
mean, that's
in you.
really all I can do at this point. I'm not going to start opening fire. 2 hits. Opa.
Oh, bah. Okay, so you managed to snatch it out of midair, and you get it hooked, and you ratchet it into place. So the van is completely secure now.
Done. Okay.
Excellent. Vlad, your turn.
Okay, I take an aim action and stare down the barrel of my gun after unloading 10 APDS rounds. And then, do I fire or do we escape?
I say fire. That's because I love to see these guys. I want to see them both dead.
Good enough for me. And then I fire a long burst, but not full auto.
Okay,
So
long burst.
-5 to his defense test. And I'm going to be smacked with huge penalties from range here. I move up 1 because vision magnification. I've got Smart Link to deal with the wind.
Yep.
And
And it is heavy wind, by the way, so that's going to be very much applicable as a -6.
-6, cool.
All right.
So if there's 2 -6s, it bumps up to a -10.
So it's a -10?
Yep.
Edge this shit,
and-
Vladdy.
Do you have any left?
I've got 1 left, so
No, do not. That's never mind.
I do not need edge. I am good enough shot by myself. So that
Oh
is
my
fine.
god, and he fucking hits.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I believe. You believe in blood. I told you, trust blood. Always trust in blood.
Do you believe in
Vlad,
love?
you want to run for mayor? You seem to be the most trustworthy person.
Okay, so body. So he rolled reaction, did make it. He's rolling his armor. 6, you said?
Yep. So that is 14 damage -6.
Oh man.
Jeez,
So you aim and just it's the one of the tightest groups you've ever shot. And you are very proud because you don't even think one ricocheted off of it. You think they all went into the cockpit. And this thing just nosedives and you see it like loop to loop twice before it just blows apart from the stresses of looping so much.
Can I get a free action to just slam the button to close the door?
Sure.
Cool. So I do that like a badass, like look down the sides, aim it, shoot the 5-round burst, and then slam it. Like not even looking at the if it hit or not. I just slam it confident and say, "You trust in Vlad, and Vlad will protect."
Ro, make me a target sensor check real quick, please.
Sensor check.
Sensor
What's
plus
that?
intuition.
Sensor plus intuition. The sensor on this thing. Let me look it back up. I was in the vehicle section. or at the vehicle combat section. Sensors on.
Sensor plus reaction, actually, please.
The sensor on this is 3, and my reaction is 8. Or total 8. There.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, crap. What is it?
You see three more enemies.
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
You know, I just hit button. I just hit
I know that's why I was... All right, brand new initiative, last one. I promise, guys, we're almost done.
Oh.
Okay, so like it starts to go up, and then Vlad will use his free action to keep it open.
Okay.
All right.
Getting
Well,
a garage door.
I've got a little skill in heavy weapons. Vlad, do you want me to grab the HMG there and just start laying down suppressive fire?
Yeah, seems like a good idea. It can't hurt. Well, it can hurt. It will definitely hurt to keep.
Oh, only a 15.
no.
All right,
Well,
Vlad,
I
what
don't
you
have
got?
anything over there.
Yep. Sorry, rolling d6s is annoying because I'm doing this on my iPad. Because yeah, my PC is dead at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
So this game took out Tengu's mic, my mouse, and Vlad's whole computer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so who picked Gremlins?
I do not. I have insomnia and
Apparently,
an allergy
Sarge Pepper.
to...
Yep.
But you're not supposed to
I
be able to inflict
Oh,
that on other
no.
people.
Yep, I just have an allergy to dust, and there has been no dust.
Well, there technically was, but you didn't dive into the crate.
That's true. And, oh, does that say wasp? That makes me worried.
Fuck, a wasp is a fucking one-man helicopter.
It's just helicopter. I got.
It's a lot faster than me.
Yeah. Actually, it's not looking that way.
Well, yeah.
Faster than the rigger.
This,
Okay.
This particular plane is speed 4. That wasp is speed 5.
So Vlad's
It
at
has a lot less
22.
armor than we can deal with a ram.
He just wants to ram something so bad.
Got Vlad. Vlad, what's your strength?
Strength 6. So double normal human.
Do you think you could grab Playboy and we can use him as a ram by throwing him at the wasp?
Does anybody here have grapple gun? No, seriously, I'm asking. Does anyone here have a grapple gun?
I wish.
I do not.
We're not going that pink mohawk. Nice try.
Literally jump out of the plane. And
I'm aware.
jump,
No.
stab, and then use parachute to fly away to safety.
All right.
We will totally deliver you your part of the pay, because that absolutely deserves it.
So Vlad, you look out of the back of the plane. You see two more of these little fucking gyrocopters pop up. These light aircraft. But right in the middle, you see a helicopter just coming up, and it looks like you've seen these before. They're most certainly things that have been used by the KE, but they're not in the KE colors. They're also not KE because they have gigantic missiles, 4 of them total, lining the little stubby wings.
Like elves inside of them.
Oh yes, you can. If you take a quick look around the left side, you'll see the big symbol for the ancients on the side.
Okay, so they're technically combatants and elves, so I don't feel bad about shooting them. Taking an aim at the biggest one, and oh no, am I? So I'll take an aim action at the biggest one and do a long burst, so -5, 6 bullets. Cool. Here we go. What range and all that kind of stuff penalty?
They are medium range for the chase, which is probably about 100 meters.
100 meters, so...
Heavy wind.
That's long
Yep.
range.
Yep, but I've got the vision magnification scope.
Yep.
So that goes down, so heavy wind, down a notch to 6, I think.
Can you do a visual check for me real quick?
Yep. man, I love perception checks.
And as you're peering down the scope and you're getting ready to fire, all of a sudden you kind of pull it down a little bit and just go, "Is that a panther?"
Okay, panther's going down.
What do you mean panther? Like an actual cat?
No,
Panther assault cat.
Ooh.
it looks like it's mounted directly underneath the nose.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that goes.
unfortunate.
Would you prefer me to get rid of the pilot or the gun?
Yes.
Pilot. If it can't fly, that gun is not. That gun is moot.
Okay. So -4 and then -6. So -10 plus 1 for aiming. So that makes me 20 minus 10. So 10 dice. God damn, Vlad is a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Do I edge?
It's your last piece of edge. I say no.
Yeah, okay, I'll stick with it.
And it
Did you take
ties.
into account the -5?
Yes.
That is not a good sign.
Okay.
All right.
Not a good sign at all.
Okay, so it's going. Vlad, it's Rose's turn now.
All right. Break away again.
Okay, are you sure you want to do that?
I don't know what else I can do.
You have the flares and chaff.
Well, let's fly. I can fire a flare.
Yep.
And that will get rid of the missiles. And I can fire the chaff to screw up
They're targeting. Mm-hmm.
So I will do both of. Can I do both? Well, first of all, let me make my piloting check. I'm fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, it's technically only like, I think with my control rig, it's still 4, but with my control rig, it's easy. But still, I will fire off a flare, and should I fire off chaff too?
Yep.
That
Yeah.
so kind of scary.
All right, so I only have 1 chaff left and 2 flares.
Okay.
And I think I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay. Nope, you're good. LC, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna move over to the mounted machine gun. Does it have any sort of link system, or is this just bolted on? Come as you are.
It's bolted on. Come as it is.
All right. That is not good. I don't have a lot of dice in heavy, but what I'm thinking here is I'm just gonna lay down suppressing fire. Just aim and hold the trigger.
Okay. I know suppressing fire has a specific rule set too.
Yeah.
And it confuses me.
I know what it is for squishy for people. I don't know what it is for vehicles. If any of them are exposed, it's like a 3 meter by 2 meter area. I fire 20 rounds. If anyone's exposed, they have to make a reaction plus edge test to not just automatically get hit.
Okay. Yeah, technically nobody's exposed. That would be the only problem. I guess they would make that to see if anything got hit.
All
Like
right,
anything
They're also
important.
not that-
I will take the simple action to aim for what it's worth.
What are you
I don't
suppressing?
think you can. Suppressing fire is a complex action.
Right.
Mhm.
I am going to
Also,
try to
this-
suppress the wasp.
Okay.
What are my penalties?
It is high winds, so -6, I believe.
All right.
And then you don't have a smart link, so there's no +2. Sorry, trying to flip through the index at the same time.
You're good.
All these damn
I'm thinking
tables.
If the total is going to hit more than -10, I'm not going to be able to pull this off even with edge.
I think that's it, actually. Yeah,
Alright,
because
then I
visibility's clear, light glare's clear. It is strong wind, so it's -6. and they are at medium range, so it's another -1. So, but they don't generally they don't stack. So
I've got
it's
vision magnification on my helmet, my mask, but I don't think that matters here.
Yeah, it does. It takes away 1 rank of range, so you'd be at no negatives.
Except for wind.
Be
So
-6
-6?
on the wind.
Alright.
Yeah.
I will spend a point of edge for this then. I think this is my last point of edge, so fingers crossed, everybody.
here we go.
All right, that is
Daka, daka, daka. Oh, and you get to reroll 6s.
Okay, so there's 4.
Yes.
Whoa!
Calm down.
Nice.
so
Oh.
that's 7 hits, and they're facing 20 bullets.
Okay. So what would they do? Let's see here. Let's roll their.
Reaction plus edge test to see if it hits a vital component, or maybe hits a Panther assault cannon off. I don't
What I
know.
would,
Something like that.
is, I would do reaction plus edge to see if they get hit, and if they get hit, then go into some kind of percentile or just straight up die roll for what gets hit. Whether it's, punch through cockpit or for damage or knock something off, or, on say a glitch or a critical glitch, hit the warhead of a missile.
Hey, there you go. All right, so you're just spraying bullets at this point. Just, you got the full slobber scream going on as you're just unloading into this thing, because you know that if it gets a shot off, you guys might not be surviving. If it hits lucky, so you're just spraying everything you can, and you hear chink, 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 and as you look over, you notice that there's a small little explosion on the wing. And the missile just drops. One of the missiles on the rack just falls.
So we got that going for us.
Which
How
is
many
nice.
missiles are left?
There's 3 left. That's fine. All right, so there's that. Keeb number 2 is a little pissed that his buddy just got shot at, so he's going to actually take a shot at you guys in general, not specifically the plane. So it's going to be a called shot, so it's -4. Strong winds for -6. Medium range for -1.
What is
Really?
going on in the background?
Is somebody watching porn?
Fess up.
Look,
Wow.
God damn it, Playboy!
Whoa. That's Playboy
We're in a
in the game.
firefight.
All right, 6, 10, 11, -11 to hit. These guys, actually no, yeah. That's 10. So roll your. Never mind. You guys ain't rolling it. He's trying to get close and do it, but piloting and shooting at the same time is not working out too well for
So
him.
half a dice pool. If half a dice pool comes up 1, it's a glitch, if I remember correctly.
It's more than half.
More than half.
More than half. Yep. Playboy, it's your
Yes.
turn.
Oh well.
Okay, question.
Sure.
If I burn my only point of edge to take 4 net hits on one of the missiles, it will explode, right?
Yes. I would highly recommend not doing that.
But replacing my edge count of 1 would only take 2 runs worth of karma.
It would actually only be 5 karma. What the fuck?
See, it really sounds worth it to me.
Go for it. I have no problems with that.
I am absolutely going to do that.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure they would still get a reaction to those 4 rolls, but
No. I get
Oh, no.
4 net hits. They get to soak damage.
oh, okay.
In this case, it would be 16p with a -8 armor.
-8. Okay. So.
Marlin with
Into a
AP is
warhead,
in.
which you will-
Ooh, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me set the scenario for you real quick. You're leaning back on one of the crates of Nova Coke, and you already have your rifle out. You have it scoped. And at this point, you are simply waiting on both last call to stop blathering around, and you're waiting on Vlad to get out of the way because he's a big orc. So you're just being patient. You take a deep breath, you still your heartbeat, and you see it. The perfect fucking shot. Vlad has one arm up, cheering the suppression on, and it goes up just a hair, and you see the tip of the warhead, and you know deep in your soul that there will never be a more perfect shot than this. Everything in the compartment is still for just the briefest moment. No wind, no carnage, just the shot. And you pull the trigger, you feel it kick, and it just goes straight into the warhead. And all you see at the very end of that shot, like you can almost follow the bullet all the way to the target. That's how in focus you are. And all of a sudden, just detonation in midair. It blows.
That's my broken nail.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, this thing is close. It's like 60 already.
Oh my god. So it just boom detonates. It blows the other two planes right out of the air just from the concussion. And they just go into those lazy death spirals downward as the pilots pass out from the G-force.
This is your captain speaking. Holy shit.
Holy mother of God.
Vlad lets go of his rifle with one hand and raises the biggest middle finger to all of them.
Vlad reaches over and hits the up ramp switch. The rest of the ride goes without incident. You don't even
say if my sensors went off again, that was going to be like,
I did.
Oh, now you have 6 wasps. Oh.
I did originally have 3 raids, but the actual sneaking in part took too long, so I didn't want to keep you guys here longer. So the wasp just fucking detonates. There's nothing left of it. You guys basically the rest of this goes without a hitch. You as you're flying, your sensors ping off the radar arrays and notice that there is a large hole in their radar defense going into the Sidhe properties, Sidhe Nation. So as you coast down, you get real close to the. What confuses you at first is the fact that there's nothing at the coordinates. But all of a sudden you get a comlink chirp and your DNI spits up and says land here. And all of a sudden an arrow display comes up and it looks like a runway. So you ease it down, fucking come to a full stop, and out of nowhere, 6 trucks, all with technical heavy machine gun attachments, just start zooming out of nowhere. Invisibility cloaks drop, men start swarming everywhere. And Mr. Senor Fernandez himself drives right up to the back on the back of an ATV and walks out, suit still pristine. And he walks up to you guys, looks around, looks at all the crates. Good job. Very classy run.
Well, if we're nothing but classy. Kind of.
Nah.
So he walks
I've
up.
got class oozing out of my every orifice.
I'm sure there's more than just class. So he walks right up to Ro and hands out a strong handshake and says, "I bet you've never thought you would experience something like that, huh?"
Well, I can hardly not afford it. But thank you for the opportunity.
And he smiles and shakes your hand. He says, "Tell you what, you need job? Give me a call." And he hands you his business card.
I'll pocket it.
Okay. He proceeds to nod his head at the rest of you and say, "Congratulations. That was an absolutely fantastic run. There was very little that even went wrong. I hardly see dings on the armor. Absolutely, you've deserved a bonus for this one. So I'll forward the remainder into your account. As for now, get in the truck." And his whole charming facade just drops, and he points over to a what looks like a pickup truck.
Can we take van?
Yeah, I've got my van here.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You will be. Yep. And he drops. He says you will be.
Escorted?
you will be escorted out. It is highly advised that you forget any of this ever happened.
Oh,
What happened? I just took a trip out camping.
yeah, I think I had a nice dream where I was flying.
I cannot remember the weekend. I remember going to a bar and waking up in the middle of Redmond.
Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. You have a good rest of your lives. May we never see each other again.
That's the spirit. All right, I still have some snacks left. There's
Yep.
some chips in town.
So he turns around and whips his fingers in a circle around his head and whistles and starts literally screaming in Spanish. And almost beats the shit out of somebody directly in front of you for mishandling one of his crates.
Hey, you didn't kill him.
Okay, so you guys load up in the van. They escort you all the way to the border. There's conveniently somebody who is looking up at the sky and whistling to himself as the border is open. As you drive through. This could not have been cleaner, gentlemen. Congratulations. Ro, do you want to look at that card?
Sure.
It's actually not a RFID tag. It's not a thing. We're gonna get thwarted.
You say, you see the name is Federico Juarez.
Okay.
Okay? And all you see is the Olaya cartel. Lieutenant.
He's got business cards for an illicit organization.
And that's how comfortable he is in his position. This man is the coordinator for the largest cartel in South America for their North American branch.
How did he get to that position when he literally carries confession notes in his pocket?
Well, that may not be his real name.
Yeah, I assume it might not be, but it's a different name. It's
But-
slightly better than Fernandez.
Yes. It was more so an impression to be made, more so than cards he gives out on a daily basis.
Gotcha.
Well, I will pocket that away. Who knows if I'll ever do anything with it, but it is interesting nonetheless.
If
All
you
right.
ever need another line of work,
Yeah, you can start flying planes for the cartel.
Yeah.
Guarantee
Like an
those.
honest buck.
being a Shadowrunner.
Yeah, Ro's good for now. If Seattle goes to shit after the election, maybe. But we'll figure it out.
Okay, so your grand total for this mission, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 17,000 new yen for delivering an entire, literally kilos of Nova Coke safely without even getting it hurt. You get 8 karma for it, and you're also getting 1+1 street cred. Because you just flew a motherfucking plane and blew another one up in midair.
Yep.
Yeah. I blew one up with an assault rifle.
I blew 3 up with a hunting rifle.
There you go.
You're cheating.
That's a 300% accuracy right there.
Don't lean on elves because they're better.
Ooh, man, just sassiness oozing out of his pores.
Hey, we can set up a cage match for you two when we get back.
You will also be getting a +1 for Mr. Vlad's Street Sam I Am poem that he will be writing for the Jack Point. Is there anything else? What else did we get for this run? Let's start with Vlad. Did you get anything extra?
I got $400 from selling the sword and finding the stuff in the place. I also got a dose of Nova Coke and 2 doses of Jazz.
Okay. Ro, did you pick anything up?
I do not believe I did.
Okay. Well, number 1, you got the business card.
Yep.
You are going to be receiving. You're going to be receiving an extra 500 new yen with a congratulatory letter again from Mr. Juarez.
Okay.
You also got 300 from me for buying the sword.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, Playboy's got the sword. You might want to get that assensed at some point
Yeah.
because
It's
it's.
a conversation starter.
There you go. And last call, what have you picked up?
1 fragmentation grenade, 800 new yen from the 500 in the office, plus 300 of selling the sword, and 2 to the military knowledge skill, which I don't know how to add without spending karma in Hero Lab.
You should be able to pull that off in the advancements tab.
If there's not an option for get it for free, you'll have to take off the advancements, add it on there, and then re-advance.
All right, I'm gonna try that because there is no way to do it on advancements without spending karma. That's the sucky thing. Knowledge. And 1 second.
I'm going to be saving up my karma for a reaction boost. Number
I
4.
might want to boost my strength or something at some point so I can get my physical limit up. Because my strength is 2 right now.
Oh, dear
Yep,
God.
that worked out just fine, so everything is set.
Excellent.
Well, I can actually afford a faster car now.
I spent 1 bullet in this encounter that was mine.
And that's how it should be done. Playboy, take a +1 to take a new knowledge skill. You are going to be doing knowledge in
Bad innuendos.
I'm thinking drug cartel. Plus a basic 1 knowledge rank in drug cartel. Ro, you are going to be getting a knowledge military planes.
And you said +1 to street cred, right?
That's correct. Everybody's getting +1 to street cred. Vlad, you are also getting a knowledge military planes for rank 1.
Would that just add as a specialization or just add to my military?
Added as a specialization. Planes.
Cool.
Alright.
Can you have multiple specializations?
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Hey, Sarge, I actually had a question for you.
Sure.
From the run that got fragged and Cat fixed, did he grant 20,000 or 25,000?
25.
Okay, then I was 5,000 off in my journal. Holy shit. Down. Thank you.
Not a problem. Is there anything that you guys want to do? Say, how did you like it?
I think it
I
went
thought it
really
was a
well.
lot of fun.
Loved it. It was
Yeah.
great.
Hold on, one person at a time.
It makes me nervous for tomorrow, at the same time incredibly excited.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the very least, I don't think this will come up as a news story about how like 4,000 people died because of our actions or something.
No, just all of a sudden 6 planes exploded and were shot down. Wreckage was found everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
10
fine with that.
And
Like,
10
oh.
people. I mean, I still want to, now that it's all clear, have my buddy call Knight Errant, just because, there's 10 ancients and some fucking Nova Coke out of the warehouse, but that is hubris talking, and I won't do it.
Yeah,
I have one.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I purposely signed up Playboy for this run because I thought a face would be completely useless in the wilderness, but you actually gave him a lot to do. It was a fun run.
Thank goodness, because you were quiet a lot, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh,
That was great.
that was. You don't burn Edge with no reason, and honestly, I feel very honored that you decided to burn it here.
Yeah, at least
I
it
burned
went
it for
pretty well.
awesome.
That's why you
Rule
should
of
burn it.
Cool definitely dictated this game, and it was a great dictation.
All right.
I personally enjoyed the fact that it was full black trench coat. Like, even up until the end, that was just a tiny bit pink, but still, that's just a scary motherfucker with those rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Up until the actual takedown, we expended no ammunition. We did not get caught. There were some very tense moments. And then, even until we got on the plane, we expended, maybe 25, 30 bullets between the 4 of us plus drones?
Yep.
And
Something
just so
like
you
that.
know, you are broadcasting Facebook on
Ha,
Twitch
yep.
right now.
I didn't even fucking realize it. Thank you. Stopping recording.